I just love the way that my cat hates me. I love the way that my cat hates. No! No! Stop it. I'm sorry, yo. Oh, she hates me. Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to another... Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to another vlog. If it's welcome back, it's been a long time. Girl, stop. No. No. Stop. Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to another vlog. If it's welcome back, girl, it's been a while and girl, I miss you. We'll catch up a little bit later, but right now we're actually about to head out to go to Dutch Bros. I heard that they have like a banana bread flavoring currently and a banana bread foam. That's one thing about being off of TikTok is that you're literally a month late on everything. I was watching a vlog and this girl was having one, so I looked it up and literally all the reviews were like a month ago. Hello? Yeah, so I'm 30 days behind y'all, okay? But I do want to go try it out. I think it would be nice for us to do like a little to-do list. I do have some hobby things. We're just going to do a cute little spend the day with me, as y'all seen in the title. But I do have some hobby-ish things that I want to get done. Sorry, I thought someone was looking at me, but it's actually a porch light. So firstly, go to Dutch Bros. Second, go to the library. I do have a $24 fine, but I have the book, and I think that if I turn in the book, it'll void that out. Hopefully. I do also want to look at their art section and their gardening section because I've really been into sketchbooking again lately. A lot of y'all don't know because y'all didn't previously follow me before I was the Hobby Habitat. I was Not Your Apparel and all that stuff, and I used to actually share all my other hobbies on there. Even though that was the intention of the Hobby Habitat, I actually really enjoy drawing. I enjoy painting. I enjoy literally any hobby that I can get my hands on. I love it, okay? But I do want to look into the plant and art section for some books. I've also found some really good books on Kindle Unlimited if you have it and you're into arts and drawing and things like that. But then I also want to catch up on my writing journal. I actually haven't written in my journal since July 10th. But we've had some big things happen, like things that we've done. We've had the Black Rodeo coming to town. We've had my sister-in-law's birthday, my father-in-law's birthday. We literally just went to our very first soccer game and a baseball game. I actually added a clip of that in here now. But first, let's start off at Senior Sixes. Me and Mr. Hobby be outside, but they never have vegan food for my man. I'm grabbing the California Tocino burrito. It's gonna hit over time, but it's time to get on the road because it's game day, baby. We are literally going to 2 games today. We are going to 1 soccer game and 1 baseball game. This is kind of an accident because I didn't read the times right, so I was like, let's just do both. So we're starting with Oakland Roots soccer game. And you know I brought my knits with me. We unfortunately did not get that win, but why y'all didn't tell me that soccer games are so fun? A brief intermission, we actually stopped by my nana's house because we have an hour until we go into the baseball game, but I want to talk about what I'm currently knitting. So I'm currently knitting the Subbie top number 2. I'm absolutely loving her. I feel like she really got me out of my knitting slump, but I'm using K&C Essentials cotton in the color Orange Cliff, and it is literally looking so stinking good. For game number 1, I was able to complete a total of 14 rows, so let's see what we can do in the next game at the Oakland Bees, aka the Oakland Ballers. I was so impressed with this park, especially all of the murals. I also had a cute little garden that I was able to knit at because we were a little early. Okay, back to the knits. For game 2, I also was able to get it in 14 rounds. But this link, worth it. But yeah, and then out of my journal, I also want to bind off the Subbie top. So I just finished the Subbie top, but I haven't detached it from the yarn. So I would like to bind that off completely. Sew in the ends, wash it, and block it. That's the top that I was working on this weekend while we were at the events. And then I also do want to get some progress on my Renan socks from the waning. I'll put her name down below in the socks. She's actually having a knit along. By the time y'all see this, it may be too late, but I do want to get this vlog turned around pretty fast, so maybe it'll be uploaded by tomorrow. Edit it, upload it tomorrow, huh? Yeah. So I'm actually entering into that knit along, but I'm like, for me to actually feel right about being entered into the knit along, I at least want to get one leg complete by the end of the knit along, and it ends on July 31st. I think it's like the 28th or the 29th today. Honestly, I have no idea. And that's pretty much it as far as hobbies. I do need to give Mayor a bath, which let's do a little introduction. So this is Mayor, the baby. This is Mayor. Mr. Hobby actually got him for me for anniversary. He is 13 weeks old. Him is a boy. He is a doodle. He's mixed with poodle and Maltese and golden doodle. He's like a little mutt, but he primarily looks like a poodle. Look at him, little cute self. He's silver. Fun fact that if you get, well, for some poodles, if they have double fading gene, they will turn silver if they're black. So he was not all this silver when we first got him, especially on his body. I just cut him recently, so you can see more of the silver coming out. And him looks so cute. Him looks so cute. Give me a kiss. And he's actually so smart. Y'all want to see some of his tricks before we go? Y'all do? Okay, I'll show y'all, because my son is gifted. Let's show them your tricks. Let's show them your tricks. Come on. Let me get some treats. Because you be like, where my money at? Ready? Sit. Go sit. Lay. Good lay. Good boy. Speak. Good boy. Good boy. Sit. Spin. Good boy. Also working on a new one. You guys are so cricket, but we're working. Are you stealing treats? We're working on rollover, so let's try it. Good boy. Good boy. Hey y'all, so we made it to the library, but I did stop at Dutch Bros. Honestly, I was trying to be cute for y'all because this drink would have been gone, but I wanted to show y'all me sipping it, so there you go. Review. I would say the best way to review this is if you haven't had it and you're debating if you want it or not, you don't need it. I mean, it's cool, it's not nasty, but you don't need it. But we made it to the library, so this is a book that we have to return. I think this is the only book we need to return. This is actually one of Zachary's books. I think he only got like halfway through it. He likes to read multiple books at a time. I don't know how he does that. But we do share library cards just because he's not going to come to the library without me. He's more of a buy a book type of guy. But sometimes he will grab some books if he sees them interesting if I ask him to come with me. So we're about to run into the library. Hopefully after I return this book, I don't owe them no money. But yeah, let's just head inside. Hey y'all, so we are back from the library. I did end up grabbing 3 new books. I am hoping that the one that's actually like a reading book is actually on a Libby. I don't know. I like to have the physical copy, but I'm really a Kindle girl. Like, I'm an e-reader girl, okay? But like I told y'all before, I've really been in my sketchbook bags. Excuse me. I'm going to be editing out so many no's in this video. No, but one of the things that I really want to study and get better at is portraiture or portraits. So I grabbed this. It is called Drawing People Illustrated Complete Idiot's Guide by Brenda Hodnott. Even if I get literally one new tip, trick under my sleeve from this book, I'm happy. I also got this one. It's called Draw Your Day. This has a little inspiration about like doing illustrated journaling basically. I really like the style of art that's in here. And it does also talk about different materials and things like that. I do want to try water soluble pastels. I've seen that mentioned in here. So yeah, this is called Draw Your Day by Dion Baker. And then for the thriller book, because I don't know, I used to read a lot more romance, but now I'm really into thrillers, but they give me nightmares. But I got The Boundaries That We Crossed by Brad Parks. I just seen that it had a blurb from Riley Sagar. I've never actually read any of his books, but I hear the girls on the book talk, or not the book talk, on BookTube talking about him. So I was like, this must be good, and I did check it on Goodreads, and it was like 3.98 stars, but it only had 650 reviews. It must be fairly new, maybe new like last year new. But yeah, this is the third and final book that we got. I think naturally what we're going to do next is fill up my journal, or catch up my journal, my writing journal. Just because everything else, as far as like knitting and possibly crocheting, I probably will lock in more and hyper fixate on that. So I just want to get the journaling portion out because it's kind of like fixed, and I've already written in my notes everything that I want to add into there. We've done so stinking much in July, literally in the time since I stopped, like half of July, from the 10th to the 26th. This is all that I need to add to my thing. So we've done a lot so far. But now July is coming to an end, and I want to catch up my journal and get back to daily journaling. I'm not going to journal for today. I'm typically like a nighttime journaler, and I feel like that's when I have my best writing times. 1 second. Get a puppy, they said. But yeah, so me and Mayor, we're probably going to go out back and do some writing outside. I'm gonna let him get a little sunshine in his life. I literally cannot wait till he can go outside and we can actually go on walks and things like that. But for now, we're going to chill in the backyard. Okay, so journaling is finished, and I just took a before video for like a before and after for blocking. I've never blocked cotton before, but the instructions does say to wash and block. The whole time I thought that there was a lot more I-cord in the Subbie top, but it's actually not. I promise you, I'm literally never gonna get through editing this, because editing all the puppy clips out is kind of crazy. But yeah, I thought there was a lot more I-cord. The I-cord is literally only around the sleeves. That's literally it. I thought there was I-cord up here, but this is just expected to fall nicely after you wash it. So this is what it's looking like prior to. As far as adjustments, I did make adjustments. So I cast it on for the size 3, but I actually ended up making like a size 1 as far as like the count. I didn't check gauge. So who really knows? And I don't really have much positive ease as well, and it's intended to have some. But this is how I wanted it to fit. So I did like half the amount of increases that I was called for the arm shaping and the arm length. So less increases, less rows as well. So I didn't have like such a huge armhole, and I really like the armhole, which I have. And then yeah, I didn't check gauge, so all of that could just not matter, and it just be because my yarn is off gauge. So I'm about to wash this, and then I'm gonna block this, and then we're gonna get into our next to-do list. Honestly, we are killing it. It's currently 2:10. We're doing pretty stinky good. So let's stay on it and let's go watch this top, okay? Because I think I want to wear this weekend. It's currently Monday. Hi guys. We're back on the floor. I'm currently pinning down the Subbie top. I don't need to stretch it out or anything. It literally is a perfect fit, as y'all seen, but I do need to pin down both the top and the bottom, the neckline and the waist line. Is that what it's called? The bottom. To prevent the rolling, because I don't like that. But other than that, she is tea by herself. Y'all also can peep, I did not weave in the ends, because, and some people do, I have gotten the question, why don't I weave in the ends? Literally because I'm lazy. I do eventually weave in the ends, but I don't like to block projects, so I try to get the blocking process done and out the way. Whereas, like, I'm going to eventually sew in the ends. Hi, baby. But I don't like to block. I currently have the cognac sweater, which y'all never seen before, and I have the legs v-neck pullover. I think y'all have seen if you're coming back. Those two are sitting in the closet, never been blocked, never been worn, obviously because it's a little warmer out. California summer, NorCal summer has been wild. Today is like 79, and this is like one of the hottest days of the summer so far. Hello? It's been so stinking cold. But yeah, I am finna finish blocking this, and then we're going to head to the living room. I did change it to some comfy clothes, as y'all seen, and I'm going to get some knitting in. You better not pee. On the Renan socks, and I'll show y'all that and give y'all all the yarn deets and everything. But let me finish up her, and then we'll move on to the next project, okay? Right, Baba? Right, baby? Hug you, and squeeze you, and love you.
Except to pet you, and love you, and hug you, and squeeze you all up. Won't that be fun?
So I slightly introduced this sock earlier. It's the Renan sock by the Waning Givis Creations. I'll link the, because my pronunciation, baby, I'll link the pattern and everything below. If I am able to get this video out before the 31st, the pattern is 50% off. So get it while you can. So this is the sock. It comes in two sizes. It comes in 60 stitch count and a 72. I'm doing a 72. The lace is literally yummy, and the pattern repeat is memorable, which I didn't want to do a vanilla sock, but I also didn't want to do a colorwork sock because I don't know, I'm just not in the vibe for colorwork right now. Maybe in like 1 or 2 business days I could be, so don't hold me to that. But like when I was casting this on, I wasn't in the mood for colorwork, and I wasn't in the mood for vanilla, so I felt like this was like the perfect sock, and it had a knit along going on currently, so I'm like, yeah. So it has a 3-row repeat, which is super memorable. A little bit of lace. I ended up doing only 10 rounds for the cuff, and then I'm working on the leg now. As for the yarn, I'm using this Stinking yummy. Look at this color. Look at this color. Is it true? It's kind of not reading true. Let me see. There we go. So this is the Kabasi sock yarn from Haiku. It's cotton, bamboo, and silk. Let me see. It is 55% cotton, 16% bamboo, 21% elastic nylon, and 8% silk. It comes in 50-gram hanks, which I love because you already know I do like to do 2 socks at a time. Not the standard like 2 socks at a time on the for Magic Loop. I just have multiple 9-inch circulars that I like to use at the same time, so I don't have to I don't have to measure out or weigh out the yarns. I already know what half of the 100 grams is. So we have that. This is my first time working with this Kabasi yarn, and I am loving her. At first I was like, oh, this yarn is going to be so splitty, because look, let's see if you can pick up the texture. Oh yeah, you can. So do you see that texture? I was like, oh, this yarn is going to be so stinking splitty. I'm scared of it when I got it in the mail, but now that I'm knitting with it, love her. I actually may make these into some tabby socks. I don't own a pair of tabbies. No, I don't. But I will. So yeah, that is, I think this is what I'm going to work on to close out my day. This is like going to be my last hobby. My mom and my sister, we're doing a 40-day devotional together. So I still need to do that. There's some other like journaling I need to do and things like that. But like for the purposes of this video, I think this is going to be like what I close out my day with. I'm just going to turn on someone's YouTube, maybe a documentary. Netflix has so many stinking good documentaries out right now. Oh my gosh. I just finished, the last documentary that I watched was The Program. The fact that there's still schools or programs out like this, 2025, that's crazy. If you haven't watched it, please do. Also the Amy Cruz one was good. Honestly, I'm really liking the Trainwreck series, except the PI moms. Did not like that one. They were dancing around the plot like you already knew what was going to happen. I don't know. It was just like very long for something that didn't need to be that long. It wasn't even very long. It was too long for what it needed to be. It was 45 minutes. It could have been a 20-minute story. Thank you. But yeah, a lot of really good documentaries on Netflix. Honestly, I miss y'all because this is how it be in the house. Yeah, just me. No one to talk to. But I'm gonna get going on knitting up this sock, and I will talk to y'all a little bit later. So excited about it. She is gorgeous. So yeah, very fun. Harvesting new things. I still need to wash that one off. And then I did end up picking some berries, which I told myself I wasn't gonna do today because I just don't really have the time. I have lots of editing and stuff to do. Hey y'all, so it is much later, but I just want to come and close out the vlog because in the night it's probably like 8:30. But like I said, me, my mom, and my sister were starting a devotional, so I need to start doing my nighttime routine and also implementing this into it. It is, if you want to see, The Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren. As for the sock, I didn't get that much done. I can't remember how many repeats I had previously finished, but I currently have I'm on the 11th repeat. My desire is to have about 20 to 24 repeats for the leg, so just about halfway, so not bad. But I hope you guys really enjoy this vlog. This is kind of like a warm-up vlog, how do I do this again vlog, because it's been such a stinking long time, and hopefully that this video actually comes to YouTube because I've recorded so many videos that just have never been edited and put up onto the YouTube. But if you made it this far, thank you so much. Comment down below a leaf emoji because we're turning a new leaf and we're getting back into our YouTube content creation bag. But yeah, I'm gonna get into my little nighttime routine, and hopefully I'll see y'all next time. I'm pretty sure the next vlog will be a crochet vlog because I have a crochet garment on my hook and I'm so excited about. I literally only did like a gauge swatch, so I'm gonna take you guys through the whole journey of that. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss out. But until then, I'll see you later.